13 pro tips to creating the best t-shirt designs. Okay, so you've heard about it. People are making crazy money online selling t-shirts and hats and sweatshirts and mugs, and it goes on and on and on, and you want your part of it. Well, this video I'm going to tell you the 13 things you need to do to be successful at selling t-shirts online, and we're starting right now. Hey guys, I'm JR Fisher. Thank you for joining me on my channel. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that big subscribe button below there, and don't forget to turn on bell notifications. Ring the bell. There's a bell right next to that subscribe button there. When you ring the bell, you got to turn on all notifications. That way you're part of the Fisher family, the VIP group that gets notified every single time I do one of these videos. Pretty cool spot to be in. You don't have to look for videos. They come find you. Now let's talk about this t-shirt thing. This t-shirt business, guys, this has gotten crazy. There's so much money to be made in it. They estimate that by 2025, get this, $10 billion in sales will be made that year. $10 billion in sales in just t-shirts. Now that doesn't include mugs and hats and sweatshirts and all of that, but to make that money you got to do it right. In this video I'll give you the steps, that way you'll know what to do and you can be successful. So let's get going. Oh, also I have a course below, $97 course, absolutely free. All you got to do is click and learn. Simple and easy, no credit card required. Let's jump into the steps right now so I can show you how to make some money with printing t-shirts. Step number one, know your audience. Okay, you don't want to go out there and just make t-shirts and not know who would wear it. You want to know the demographics of that person. Okay, if that person's, let's say, a teacher, there's all kinds of t-shirts you could make that center around teachers have all kinds of different things like apples and chalkboards and all these things, but there's a lot of funny sayings. And if you want to wake up your imagination, you know, go to Etsy and type in teacher t-shirts. If you go to Etsy and type in teacher t-shirts, that's hard for me to say for some reason, you'll find all kinds of different sayings. Now you cannot copy what's already out there. However, you can do something similar with a different font, different style, and use a similar saying. So that's a great place to get some ideas, but you got to know your audience. Next thing is define your budget. I think a lot of people will decide to make a t-shirt and they don't actually have a budget. All they think of is, well, I want to do the cheapest t-shirt that's out there and I want to get the cheapest one. You don't want to do that. If you have cheap junky t-shirts, you're gonna have a hard time upselling these people to anything else. The goal is not just to sell a t-shirt, it's for them to buy a t-shirt and buy a hat and buy jackets from you and mugs and all these different things that print-on-demand companies can make. If you pick the lowest quality t-shirt out there at the cheapest price, you're just going to be competing with the bottom of the barrel. Don't do it. Number three, choose the correct t-shirt and styles. Understand that, yeah, a crew neck plain t-shirt a lot of people can wear, but a lot of people don't want to. They want something a little bit more unique. Maybe they want v-neck, maybe they want ones for women, maybe they want ones for children. So understand that your audience out there wants something that's going to fit nice and look nice and be of high quality. And number four, that's what we're talking about now, choose good quality. Don't go for the cheapest shirt you can. I would recommend going for a higher quality, not necessarily the most expensive one that's out there, though you could do that, but a really super high quality one that when people get it they go, yeah, you know, I paid $39 for this or $29 for this, but this is a really good fabric. This is something that'll last me for years. I would buy again from this company. And that's exactly what you want them to think, because through your sales funnels and selling them more products, that's exactly what you want them to do. And number five, pick the right size. If you go to a lot of these print-on-demand companies, they will tell you which shirts are true to size. Don't ever pick one that's not true to size, because everybody assumes if they're a large they wear a large, if they're a small they wear a small. They don't necessarily look to see runs smaller than usual, runs larger than usual. Always use true to size sizing on all these print-on-demand company t-shirt places. Number six, pick a good color scheme. Okay, yeah, it's easy to pick a white t-shirt with black print on it, but you're not gonna target too many people with just that. Okay, you want to have some good colors. If you're bad with colors and palettes, you can go online, you can Google color palettes, color matches, and you'll find a lot of stuff out there. And if you don't want to do that, you can also get a designer who's got an eye for this type of thing. Number seven, determine the placement of your design on the t-shirt. Now when you get in there to design some of these t-shirts at different print-on-demand companies, they will have different spots on there where you can actually put your words, your logo, your picture, whatever you want to do. and it's a good idea to check with 2 or 3 of them, because it may not be the exact spot you want with some of these companies. Some of these are really limited, where it's in the front section here, it's a really small box. Some of them will do bigger areas, so it's a good idea to check all that out. Make sure that your design fits on that shirt the way you think it should fit. Number 8, choose the right typography. Okay, make sure that the fonts look right, make sure that they match with the saying. You don't want a cute saying with a scary font. Those things don't go well together, so you got to make sure when you're designing this that works out well. And once again, if you're not good at that, just hire somebody who is good at that. It doesn't cost that much for designers nowadays. For probably less than $100, you can have a really cool design. Yeah, if you do them all yourself, you'll save that $100 or that $50, but if they don't sell, does it really matter? Number 9, use multiple printing options. Now this video is about how to sell t-shirts online. I get that, but print on demand means you can print it on pretty much anything. So I could do a hat, I could do a mug, I could do a glass, I could do a pillowcase, I could do shower curtains, I could do sweatshirts, I could do v-necks, I could do tank tops. Make sure that you have multiple options for people. If you have multiple options, I mean, it only makes sense that you will do better. Now the one thing I would give you a caveat on this is don't have too many colors, maybe 2, 3, 4 colors, and that's it. We found that overall, if people have like 12 or 14 different colors of that particular t-shirt, they don't do as well as the people who have limited choices. Number 10, and I already touched on this, but consider a designer. Okay, consider a designer. If you haven't done this before, a designer can come up with such a better design, unless you are a designer, unless you're really good at this, but they just do this all day long. They know what works, they get a skill for it. Same thing, you know, whatever you do all day long, you're probably very good at it, and they can do it really quick, and they can do it really cheap nowadays. You can find tons of designers on Fiverr, you can go to Upwork, there's plenty of places, Freelancer, and you can find somebody to design this t-shirt for you. Now number 11 goes with number 10. Evaluate your design. If you get a designer, don't let them give you one choice. Say, hey, I want 3 to 4 choices, I want them to all look different. A lot of designers will give you 3 to 4 choices, but all they do is change the font or the color of the font. They don't really give you a different design. I think it's important to get 3 to 4 different designs so that you can pick the one that's going to work for you. Number 12, this is a big screw up, a lot of people don't realize it. You need to get the files from the designer. These are usually done in Photoshop files or AI files. You want to make sure you get those files, because later on, if you want to change that design, you won't have to pay again if you can pull it up in your Photoshop, change a word or change a background or something like that. But if you don't have the files, you're kind of screwed. You need to get the files. And then number 13 is select a reputable print-on-demand company. Nowadays it's so easy to find these companies. You can just go to Google, type in print-on-demand t-shirt companies, and you're gonna find tons of them. But you want to look at the ratings, you want to go in and look at the different t-shirts, you want to see how people rated those t-shirts. You will see ratings on different t-shirts as you go into their site. So it's really important to find a company that has good designs. On top of that, deliverability. I mean, how long does it take them to deliver? How long does it take them to print and ship these things out? You obviously want to get it out to your customer as quickly as possible, so you're going to have to do research on these companies. Now, like I said in the beginning, picking that niche is really important, but don't narrow yourself to a single niche. Okay, once you get one niche going, maybe it's, you know, parakeet owners, maybe that's it, maybe it's, you know, math teachers. Start with another one. Start with engineers, structural engineers, start with I don't know, personal injury attorneys, whatever it is. People love to self-identify, and if you can identify these different occupations or these things that people like to do, like owning a parakeet, you're going to do a whole lot better than if you just do a generic type t-shirt that anybody would wear, like, you know, grind all day or something along that line. That doesn't matter as much, and it won't stand out as much. The more niche you can be, the better off you are. You can combine niches. You can say, well, this is a coffee lover and a cat lover, so maybe I can do a t-shirt that addresses those two things. Maybe it's a dog lover and it's a runner. Maybe I could combine those two things. But getting those niches is super important. Those will stand out more than anything. The people who it doesn't apply to, they'll just totally ignore it, and the people that it does apply to, they just got to have your t-shirt, because they don't find those niche things in the store. Understand that the store t-shirts are made for the general public. They're not going to go very niche, but the ones that you make online can be extremely niche. Keep in mind, you're just designing it until the print-on-demand company actually prints it up and ships it out. That's when you're going to pay. So it doesn't hurt to have a whole bunch of different niches and a whole bunch of different styles that you can offer the public. I hope this helps you out. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up down there, thumbs down if you don't like it. I hope you did. And if you have questions, you can put it in the comments section below. Ask me any questions you want. If you've had some successes or you've already dealt with print-on-demand t-shirt companies, put that in the comments below. I would love to know what your experience is. Don't forget also, I have a $97 course. It's absolutely free. All you have to do is click the link and learn, and you can just go make money. You don't need a credit card or anything. Also, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. There's a big button down there. You've had time, go ahead and subscribe. Oh wait, go ahead and do it. Have you done it? Good. Now that you've subscribed, you got to turn on bell notifications. Hit the bell, ring the bell, make the bell sing, so that you will be notified every single time I do a new video. Turn on all notifications. You'll become part of the Fisher family, the VIP group that gets notified before anybody else. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.